Welcome back to another spiritual blog with the Courageous Sage. Today I'd like to talk to you all about fasting and how beneficial it can be in your life. Fasting is the process of removing something in your life for a set period of time. It doesn't have to be only based on food, but that's what I will mostly talk about. So for me, I try to do a fast every single week, 1 day a week, where I just don't eat anything. I just have water and that's it. Through this fast, I have time to recuperate my body, heal my wounds, reconnect to my spirituality, allows for just a decompression and a release, and just allows me to gain more control over my desires as well, because it's a continual practice I do each week. But you can fast from TV, you can fast from video games, you can fast from some unhealthy habit that you have, but fasting is beneficial in many regards. And if we're talking about food fasting, there's different types of fasting. There's intermediate fasting, there's dry fasting, there's water fasting, there's fruit fasting. There's all these types of fasting. Intermediate fasting is the aspect of just going half the day without food each day. So you go for 12 hours from sleep, you go to sleep at 10, and then you don't have food again till 10 the next day. So between 10, 12, for 12 hours you just don't eat. And it takes about 10 hours for your body to stop sending all the energy to your stomach to digest food. So that's 2 hours of your body each day giving it room to heal and to expand its creativity in life. Then there's also, after that, the aspect of what I do is just a single fast each week. And then I combine it with intermediate fasting whenever I feel. Like, at a certain point, you just allow yourself to fast when you feel like it, eat when you feel like it, do what you feel is most healthy for you. Animals will fast naturally on their own when they're feeling sick. There's a study that showed that those who have cancer, when they're in the cancer process of about to have chemo, they'll go 3 days without eating, and that quiets a lot of the cells, and so the only active cells are the cancer cells. So when they're doing the that chemo, it radiates and it connects to only the active cells, so it attacks the cancer cells and not so much all of your healthy cells, and allows them to recuperate faster. So fasting is beneficial there. There's also a study that was done on mice, and one group of mice were fed every day and the other group was fed every other day. And the study showed that the mice that were fed every other day were more healthy, more vitally charged, more active and longer living. And then the ones that were fed every day were more lethargic, more lazy, not as healthy. And that goes over into our own beings, that if we are not fed every day, if we don't just continually eat, we are able to have more of a drive, because we need to, like an animal in nature has to conserve energy and work towards, like a cheetah, hunting has to conserve its energy when it's trying to get a prey. It doesn't get food every day. That's natural. Sharks will go maybe only get 2 meals a year, which is like a long time to not eat between meals, but they'll eat a lot when they do eat. But then for the rest of the half a year, they may not find another meal. And that was something I saw on, Blue Planet, which I love those documentaries. David Attenborough is an angel. Also, there's the aspect of dry fasting, which is not drinking or eating or anything, and that's good to a point, but water is very important. So though water fasting is great, which is what I prefer to do, is just not eating anything and only drinking water, and you can go quite long periods of time. There was a movie called Hunger, about an IRA member living in Ireland who was doing a hunger fast, and it's based on a true story about him going 60 something days without eating anything, and he starved himself to death, yes, but that's 2 months that he went without food. And so, when you think about the stories of Christ going 40 days, that's completely reasonable, because it comes down to this being full in yourself, knowing that you are capable of surviving. If you feel in your mind that you have no way that you can possibly do it, then you're probably not going to be able to make it without food there, because you don't have the mindset to reach that state. But if you get to a point where you can visualize yourself as being able to make it, then you can. And after the third day of fasting, it's pretty much, that's the hump, and then it's pretty much easy. After that, your smell gets better. You can start readjusting your life, refocalizing where you want to send your energies, and it's very beneficial. And I recommend everybody to give a 3-day fast a try with water. Maybe start the first day without water, and then the second day you can have water, and water after that. But you all know your own bodies. You all know what's best for you. And I just wanted to share that with you, that fasting is very beneficial. It connects you to your crown chakra, your Sahasrara. It's withstanding from, absorption, and it's a very strong and a very spiritual practice that can go on each week. You can create this practice within your own life. Well, as I said, fasting is a glorious gift to our beings that we don't have to consume all the time, and I pray that you all can enjoy life and live in a wonderful, radiant experience. And I wish you all the best and blessed day on this Sunday. May the angels sing towards you wholeheartedly. Have a wonderful day.